Only a formless form of self was left. Formless form. What an oxymoron. Formless form of self was left. Now, we had seen in the case of Savitri's yoga, she attains formless liberation. Her form is moving like a shell, even that disappears. And everything is encompassed by the non-being. That is the true nirvana. So, the formless form is this positive experience of nirvana which he is having here. In fact, even Buddha, when he says in the nirvana, the self is not there, he means that in a way. That only a formless form of self was left, a tenuous ghost of something that had been. So it has become a ghost. Even Satchidananda has become a kind of a ghost there, you see, unknowable. The last experience of a lapsing wave. Wave is going to disappear. Before it sank into a boundless sea, boundless, the sea which has no boundaries, no shores, endless, endless, endless in every direction. It is into that the last wave also disappears. As if kept even on the brink of naught, its bare feeling with the ocean whence it came. So what is remaining only there? Only the bare feeling. All that ocean from it came. The wave has disappeared, but the wave while disappearing, it is keeping only the sense of the sea to which it belongs. Yeah. The wave is disappearing. It won't be there anymore. But still it remembers, yes, I come from that sea. Bearing feeling of the ocean, whence it came. A vastness brooded, free from sense of space. And everlasting nothing, and everlastingness cut off from time. A strange, sublime, unalterable peace. Unalterable means which is immutable, which is permanently there, which cannot be changed at all. Unmoving. Silent, rejected from it, world and soul. See, soul also, nothing. It rejected world and soul. One can understand word, but also the soul. Yes, obviously. Yeah. But this is there because he is experiencing formless form. Soul, silent, rejected from it, world and soul. It rejected world and soul. It rejected. Does not mean the soul has disappeared. Saying sublime, unalterable peace, silent, rejected from it, world and soul. It is the peace which is rejecting world and soul.
How can the peace reject the soul?
It does not admit anything. It is not admit. Well, in a certain sense, it is that Buddhanic nirvana, Buddhistic nirvana. There is no self there. There is no soul there. Yes, it is a kind of nirvana. That unalterable peace is nirvana. Nirvana. No, even you can't say even Nirguna Brahman. Nirguna Brahman is a quality still. It is simply it. It is simply it. See, he uses the word phrase very meaningfully. Unalterable peace. This is a typical Buddhist phrase. Immutable peace. When you see the statue of Buddha, huge big granite statue in the cave of Buddha, huge, gigantic. Finally, what happens? You don't see the statue at all. You only see peace. So, what you really, you are seeing a big, huge statue of Buddha there. So, when you are seeing it intently, what do you see? The statue disappears and only solid peace. Only peace. The solid, it disappears. Only peace, that's all. Unalterable peace. So what has happened? The world is gone, soul is gone, everything is gone. Where is the statue? That is the formless liberation. That is the formless liberation. The formless liberation has its own beauty. Normally beauty is associated with form.
Of course. How can the formless?
Yes, see that itself is so beautiful.
How can
It is so delightful, so happy. Yeah. So when you see that place, what you see is very beautiful. The feeling.
beautiful is a form?
No, as I said, you are looking at a statue. You are looking at a statue. The statue has disappeared, and you only see solid peace, and that is the feeling of beauty.
From this last sentence, rejected from its word and soul, we can understand that the soul is completely different from the self.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, it means the soul is part of the manifested world.
Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. So everything has disappeared. Yeah, obviously. Of course. Silent, rejected from it, word and soul, obviously. A stark, companionless reality. Therefore, now it is companionless. Nobody is around. Only peace or whatever, only formlessness. Reality, only. What is there? Only reality, that's all. He uses the word companionless to tell that this companionless is the relationship with what he had described earlier. Answered at last to his soul's passionate search. So that, now it is that reality which is beyond world and soul and form and all that, it is that reality which is answering him. His soul's passionate search. So, although he is on the door of the unknowable, he has not forgotten the purpose for which he is going all the way up to that point.
Can you repeat it, please?
Okay.
Why is that?
So he dissolves himself completely.
Yeah,
He has
that
not forgotten the
remains.
purpose.
That remains. The purpose is still
That he has not forgotten at all. You see.
That's a reason.
very good.
That is the firmness.
It is
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I am here for a certain thing. I am not going to budge away from that.
looking for some answers.
He has not forgotten. Answered at last to his soul's passionate search. That is why it's a passionate search. So this is the quality. This is the quality of the soul of Ashwapati.
He doesn't let go. He wants
No,
to have an
I am not going to give up what I am here for.
whatever happens, I want an answer.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he is really going through it.
Although he is a passionate search, yet it is passionless, wordless. Although it is passionate, yet it is passionless, wordless, absorbed in fathomless peace, keeping the mystery none would ever pierce. It proved inscrutable and intangible, facing him with a dumb, tremendous calm. Passionate, wordless, absorbed in fathomless peace, keeping the mystery none would ever fear. It proved it.
How can you give him a reply?
Yeah. Now this it stands for what?
He doesn't like it.
So then the start to do the compassion, companion, that's reality.
That it stands for reality. It, brooded, inscrutable and intangible, facing him with his dumb, tremendous calm. Dumb, he's not speaking, but the calm is tremendous.
How can you give an answer?
He is not answering. Reality is bare. It is bare, intolerant reality. He has used the phrase earlier, intolerant reality. Does not tolerate at all. Intolerant reality. In the case of Savitri's yoga, there is the bare, intolerant sovereignty. Intolerant sovereignty. That bare, intolerant reality. It brooded inscrutable and intangible, facing him with its dumb, tremendous form. It had no kinship with the universe. It doesn't care about the universe. There was no act, no movement in its past. It's immobile, intangible. Life's question, met by silence, died on her lips. Her on life. No movement is life's question met by its silence, died on her. So life is asking a question, but that question has died on her lip already. The worst effort, she is convicted of ignorance. Please give me some examples. What happens to life? What happens to world? The worst effort, she is convicted of ignorance. It cannot know anything at all. Finding no, no, not pralaya. It cannot get any answer. Yeah, it's not pralaya. It is not answering at all. It's bare. That's all. The worst effort, she is convicted of ignorance, finding no sanction of supernal light. There was no mind, so it is life, world, mind. There we just need to know. There was no heart there, we just need to love. You don't need heart to love. You don't need mind to think, to know, to understand. All person perished in its namelessness. Well, that is the summary. The individuality is the formless liberation. Again, is the formless liberation. All person, whatever there in him, mind, heart, etc., everything, all perish in its namelessness. There was no second, it had no partner or peer. Only itself was real to itself. A pure existence, safe from thought and mood. A consciousness of unshared immortal bliss. So, existence, consciousness, bliss, Satchidananda. It dwelt aloof, it is bare, infinite, one and unique, unutterably soul, nothing else. So there you are.
This is Satchidananda.
Huh? Yes, this is pure existence, Satchit, Sat, consciousness, Chit, bliss, Ananda.
But I thought there is a connection to the manifested world.
Everything now, it dwelt aloof in its bare infinite. It cannot be anything. One and unique, unutterably soul. That's all.
Then why do we want that this world comes here?
Nothing now, what is in the presence of unknowable, it is bare, not doing anything at all. In a way, without any action, without any movement. There was no second, it had no partner or peer, only itself was real to itself.
So this is nirvana.
Huh?
This is nirvana.
No, this is not that. Yeah, beyond that. Yeah. No. This is the unknowable. This is the unknowable. This is
Out of the manifestation, unmanifested.
beyond the supramental manifestation, beyond Satchidananda is the unknowable.
Paradaman.
Parat para Brahman, if you want to call it that way. So you have got the lower hemisphere, you are in the transcendent, beyond the transcendent you are climbing up again, and you see the unknowable, that nothing can be conceived, imagined, thought. It is neither this nor that. Yet it is this, it is that. Iti, niti, all those things are there completely. So that is the state into which Ashapati has entered. Now, the important thing is, however, he has not forgotten what all this is for. This is soul's passionate search. Is still there with him. In the case of Savitri, it was slightly different. She would have merged into the absolute nothing. Annul thyself that only God may be. That was the command given to Savitri. Annul thyself that only God may be. She would have completely got lost to this creation. Completely lost. But then there is a kind of a memory in her. What for have I come? Have I come here to disappear into that? That memory is there lingering. That memory does not go away. It is there already present in the depths of her soul. And the soul does not give up that memory, you see. What for have I come here? Why have I taken this birth? And then later on, of course, we have seen that the world mother, the great mother, the mighty mother, pulled her child back. Savitri was pulled back into this creation. Savitri, you have not come here to disappear into that. You have come here to do some work. The earth mother pulled her back. And then Savitri's work starts dealing with death. That she has not forgotten. But that experience, annul thyself, was important, was necessary, because only with that experience, all that is of inconscience in her, she had taken the birth in the inconscience. All that is of inconscience in her, that has to go totally away, it has to totally disappear, completely disappear. That is the nirvana. That is the full nirvana. All that is in you of inconscience, that must be blown out. That is nirvana. But that does not mean that you had to disappear. You have to blow out inconscience, but not yourself. So that purpose is not lost. In the case of Ashapati also, soul's passionate search is there. I come here to seek an answer. And I am not going to forget that, you see.
Can I ask you a funny question? They are the avatar, so it's now I understand they have a mission. They cannot stay there because they have to come back and bring the Supramanta. It's their mission. But if an ordinary being human, he can attain this level. He don't need to come back. He doesn't have any mission. Can he go?
No, then what are you going up there for? You are going up there for what?
I don't know. I cannot go there, but if any.
No, whatever it is. You means the,
It's to go above
what I'm saying is an
If you
individual.
go to Sachidananda, you don't need to come back.
No, but yeah, but that is one choice possible.
There is a
That is a choice. You can go and stay in the world of immortality.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It's possible.
For what purpose then?
You go and just stay there, enjoy immortality there, all happiness, beauty, whatever is there.
Yeah. What is the other choice? If
The choice is your soul can make. No, I want to come back and serve this humanity.
No, this is avatar who has.
No. Even the individual.
Oh, really?
Yes, even the individual. Actually, the Gita is very particular about this thing. After getting full liberation, mukti, full freedom from everything, from nature, you are supposed to come back to do work in this world. Loka sangrahartha.
What kind of
Loka sangrah. He says he uses the word, he uses the phrase Loka sangrahartha. Loka means for the benefit, for the good of the humanity, of the creation. So that is the injunction of the Gita. You are not going to go and merge there into me. Well, that is a possibility. But a greater choice is, with all that freedom now in your possession, go back to the world and serve the world, serve the creation.
Is there some being?
You may not be able to solve the problem. You may not be able to solve the problem of this creation, but you can contribute your might, your strength, your punya, your merit. You can do a bit of yours in this creation. That is required, that is expected of you. That is expected.
You are not supposed to do the easy way out.
You are not supposed to live. Actually, what it means is that
You are supposed to live. To live, yes. But do we know? I mean, is there
no,
some
actually,
people who did it?
yeah, no. What it means is that you have a double role. You are an individual, but you are also a part of the collective. You are also a part of the collective. Yes, as an individual you have attained all that thing. But then you are a part of the collective, what you have done for the collective. Come back, serve it. Serve it. Loka sangrahartha. Loka means world, population, creation. Sangraha, uplifting, building up, you see. Gita is very particular about that. He says, you are jivana mukta, free from all the bondages of the world, of life, of existence, completely free. Does it mean that you go and live elsewhere? No, your duty is to come back. Action here in this world is what is expected of you. As a member of the collective, you can't forget that. In a certain sense, it is a kind of an obligation. Yes, you have grown up, gone up there. Have you gone up there without any contribution of the collective? In their own way, they help you to climb up. They help you to climb up, go up. Then how can you forget them? Come back and serve them also. The same problem arises as an individual in our society. You might be a very great genius and you would like to discard all the rules of the society. Up to a certain point it's okay, you want to be free without the bondage of society also. As a genius, you might be able to do that thing up to a certain point. But then there is an obligation of you to serve the society also. You can't simply say, I am above the society.